problem now that winter weather has finally arrived. Experts suggest checking your house now before the snow begins to really pile up. Here's Chris Campbell.
They're basically all over the city.
With the holidays over and winter weather finally setting in, local pest control experts say mice and rats are taking over the city.
We get calls from the downtown, east, west, north, south. Every part of the city has rat activity.
An unseasonably warm winter has allowed pesky rodents more time outdoors, according to Windsor's Orkin man. Chris Ortner says since the temperature dropped, he's been busy with house calls where small critters are trying to stay warm.
We've seen about a 50% increase.
Not my building that I know of, but probably with the warm weather, they probably have quite a few now in other buildings.
This downtown resident says he hasn't personally seen any rummaging rodents, but wouldn't be surprised if he did.
By the traps, I guess.
Well, they can fit through the hole about the size of a dime. So, and a rat will... And for me, I use my finger. So if I can put my finger into the hole, then it's a possibility for a mouse to get into your house.
Generally this time of year, this is when mice and rats they're looking for shelters.
Windsor's naturalists say the city is a perfect place for rats and mice in the winter as opposed to the county.
Rats and mice, they thrive in urban areas.
Tom Prenny says finding a warm place to stay is normal activity for such animals, but that it's an odd time of year, saying it's important to check your property for any small openings where tiny animals can get through.
With the mild weather, it does give the rats, an opportunity to be able to breed more frequently.
Any place where the rats can live, depending on what kind of habitat is around, what kind of food source is available. We have, people who feed the birds and then the seeds fall on the ground, and there are rats will come for the food. Rats are very opportunistic creatures.
Chris Campbell, CTV News.
Talked about for years, now the Chimchuk Museum will